Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hobby Nights. I am Angela, and today we're going to finish building this trash compactor because I am trash. Not actually, but I am playing Honkai Star Rail. Sorry, I totally butchered the name of that there, and I have interacted with every single garbage can that I can on the first planet, and I have to applaud the devs for their humor in doing so because it is great. Hello to everybody in chat. I hope you guys are all doing lovely today. Graham, Richard, John, and Michael. Hello, hello, hello. Are you guys excited to build some Lego? Are you also excited because we have a WWE pay-per-view later today, which I am intrigued to watch and see what the hell actually happens, because Brock and Cody, man. Brock and Cody. Like, just, I don't even know. As you can probably tell, I actually oh my god, I did a terrible job at it, but I pre-sorted my pieces. I actually thought ahead and was like, I'm gonna get the bag open, I'm gonna pre-sort everything, because I know I'll waffle around and end up talking to you guys without doing anything, so why not have these things already organized, so that by the time I actually get to building, I'll be prepped and we'll be ready to go and we can actually complete this build today. So that is the plan. And the first thing that we need to build, although I was looking and I feel like I don't know if I'm missing a gun or maybe just one of them. Oh, it's Leia's the other character. Doi. This is Leia's hair, not Han's hair. I was thinking I was building Han and Luke, and I was like, well, shouldn't they both have guns? Because didn't they both have guns in that scene? And they did. But we're not building Han and Luke. We're building Luke and Leia, sisters and brothers. That's Kiss, because they didn't know what they were doing with them at the first. Whoops. Oh, I totally gave Luke Leia's pants. Totally unacceptable. There we go. Now we're good. We've got an angry Leia head with her beautiful buns. Two great women, by the way, in like media who have bun heads. Both Leia and Usagi. Just wonderful characters. Alright, let's see. Do we want... Whoa. We're going to throw Luke's head to the ground. We're throwing pieces early this time. I'm going to zoom in with my mighty zoom on my camera. Hello, Pocket Sand. Welcome to the stream. Do we want to use this Luke head or this Luke head? Grump Luke? Slightly amused Luke. Also, Leia gets her angry face. She can't not... does she have another face? She does. She has her smirk face, but screw that. She's got her angry face. Don't put her hair on backwards, though, Angela. That would be bad. That would be bad. Good evening, the Orc Boys. Welcome to the stream. Dude, I would highly recommend the Mos Eisley Cantina. In fact, I have a video specifically featuring why I think that you should buy possibly the Mos Eisley's Cantina from LEGO, and you can be looking forward to that later this month. It's going to be a good one, I think. I'm excited for it, at least. It's one of the reasons I have been building so much LEGO on the channel recently. I'm going to go with his grump face. Everybody, they're getting smushed, so, you know, grump face it is. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we got our little minifigs. They are delightful. I kind of wish Leia's pants had printing on it, to make it look a little bit more like, because she's not actually in pants, she's in a skirt, or like a dress. Kind of interesting, actually, that they didn't give her the dress mold. I guess it's just more cumbersome. She needed to be able to climb. You still got to see her legs, I guess, a little bit in it, because it was a flowy dress. I'm rambling. We have our figures built. Leia fell over because I moved her legs and made her very, very unstable. Oh, and also, sorry, Luke, I forgot to give you your gun. My bad, bud. There you go. Now he's got his gun. He's actually complete. Let's zoom back out. Wham. And now we can keep building the actual main thing, which is, I think, one of the walls. So let's start with that. We need the big brown piece. Grump face for the science? Alright, that makes sense. Or for the scene. No, I think that makes sense. He is being smushed. They're both being smushed. We all know that they don't actually get smushed, though. But, you know, there is the terror of what if it happened. Alright, I need one of the pieces with the sidebar thingies. The rail lines. And it's gonna go like that. We're just gonna keep building on. Yes, also, absolutely there's gonna be some wrestling from Puerto Rico tonight. I don't know how many of you guys caught SmackDown yesterday. I did not watch it myself, but I caught some like YouTube coverage of it. Holy shit, the crowd was so on fire for everybody, and it was great to see. Like, my favorite, oh, I've never seen an L shape this large before. That's kind of cool. But yeah, the crowd is gonna be so hot tonight for the pay-per-view. It's gonna be fantastic. I cannot wait to watch it. I think the thing that I'm most excited for, because I know you guys will ask, the match that I am most looking forward tonight is actually the Rhea versus Selena match, because I want to... I don't actually know who's gonna win that. I could see them giving it to Selena. I could also see them absolutely keeping it on Rhea and having her dominate, but really what I'm there for is the entrances. I want to see what Selena's entrance is going to be, considering on SmackDown last night she was cosplaying as Rangoku, and like commentary actually talked about it and called it out, and then gave massive spoilers for anybody who hasn't watched that season or movie of Demon Slayer. And I was like, come on guys, come on. But it's fine. The fact that it was actually acknowledged on like live television was fantastic. It made me, as just an anime fan, very excited. All right. We have that section done. Let's keep moving on. We need to put this on. And then... And then we need a couple more of these. But my goal is to get this thing done tonight. I don't think Rhea's gonna squash her. I think Selena's gonna get some probably offense in. I just don't know if they're actually gonna have her like win. Because I could see them doing it potentially. Like the crowd was very hot for her last night. And like, you know, not unexpectedly so. And it would be really cool to see maybe her do something, because I don't know, Selena's one of those characters that I'm like, you did some dumb things in the past and I don't really... You fit so many elements that I like, but you also tried to unionize and then backed off of that, and it just was like a weird thing. So I don't know. But I think the match should at least be pretty fun. I have seen a little bit of their stuff doing that sort of dark witch style for Alba and Isla, but I haven't watched NXT in so long, so I don't actually know their full gimmick or like have seen them too much, unfortunately. But were they on? Well, no, because they weren't on SmackDown last night, because I don't remember them being mentioned in like the Wrestle Talk like news that I watched this morning about it. Because I caught the Rhea Selena match a little bit, because I want to see the stuff with, or the tag team match. The tag team match was, like, really good. Like, I just have to applaud Dominic and Ray and Rhea, and even, like, Bad Bunny's involvement in it has all been really fun and just, like, interesting. And that storyline has just been very exciting. And I never thought I would actually say that, considering I feel like they even are drawing it back to the old, like, the history in this feud is silly, and I love it. It's the best thing. All right, we've got this done. We now need to put some plates on, so let's do that. However, let's make sure we grab the correct plates. We need these square ones and then these small rectangles. Do I have... There's another square. All right, so we're going there, and then on the end there, and then we've got two... One goes there, actually, and the other's there. Hello, Ryu Mav, by the way. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day.
I wonder if your feelings on this matter
how did King Charles's coronation happen today? Very cool. I don't know much about rugby, but I know that, like, I imagine it's one that I'd probably enjoy because I know it's a bit, like, honestly violent. And as you guys know, I like violent things. Why I like Warhammer and board games and Star Wars and all sorts of other things. Not that Star Wars is like, I mean, it is, but it's not. Whatever, you guys know what I mean. You know what I mean. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep building. Keep swimming. It just goes on the end. I can't tell. I think it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I do that. Okay, I do need to cover it both. Alright, that was what I needed to do. You know, I will give LEGO huge credit on being able to tell where to actually place things, even when it's not always the most clear on, like, the angles they've chosen, because you can just count the little pips and be like, oh, I need that many, so that means this must be what's covered. Awesome. I enjoy that. Their system works well, and I approve. Such a good scream. Have you guys seen the voice actor for Darth Maul, like, doing some of those, like, just absolutely harrowing screams of Kenobi's voice when, from the Clone Wars and everything, and from Rebels? Because, holy shit, it's such a good watch. You can feel it. You can, like, feel the passion in it. So good. Alright, what we need next are these little pieces. Nope, not that one. I think we're gonna need 6 of them. That is 5, I can count. There's the 6th one. Oh, nice! I'll have to check that out, see if maybe my local game castle or something grabbed it. Because I'd love to check out the new Battletech stuff. That's fantastic news. Thank you for letting me know. It is complete! I have completed the Mos Eisley's Cantina mat. It looks fantastic. It was a fun build. It was a really fun build. I was a little concerned at first because I knew it was going to end up being a lot of the same tan color tone, so it was going to be a lot of the same pieces. But ultimately, it actually ended up being a much more enjoyable build than I was anticipating, which was cool. Like, I mean, I always like when they're really cool like that. What am I missing? Nothing. I am missing nothing. This is just filling in the gap. I see. Oh, I see what I've done. I've flipped it around. That's what I'm actually missing. Although I'd still put that piece in the correct position. Alright, so that goes like that. And then we have 2 on the bottom here. There we go. Hello, John Clarkey. Welcome to the stream, sir. Hope you are having a wonderful day. We have been building some Lego, working on the trash compactor scene from episode 4, where Han, Luke, and Leia are almost crushed to death by a trash compactor. And we're also talking about the upcoming pay-per-view for WWE. So if you're a pro wrestling fan, you can add to that conversation if you like. Let me know what match you're most anticipating. Oh. It does seem to be a bit blurry and out of focus. Let me see. Why is it doing that? There we go. Maybe I was just a little bit too far away. There you go. Let me know if it does that again. But it should be fine now. Alright, there we go. Oh, I need to put... Ah, that's why it was feeling flimsy. I needed to put a bunch of these on the back sides, and I just ignored that part of the step. I'm gonna blame you guys for distracting me with the blurry camera, which is totally my fault. Oh my gosh, the sun is kind of coming out a little bit. It's been another gray day, which is not always the best, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, that actually looks proper. It's more stable, feels less flimsy, like I could bust it apart in an instant. We are looking good. I'm gonna move on to the next step, which apparently is putting a bunch of tiles on the sides. Ah, to probably butt against the wall and create a nice little pattern. Oh, because it needs to slide. These are actually probably because it needs to slide against the other surface. Oh my god, I just figured out what we're doing. Okay, so on this section, which we built yesterday, remember how on the main wall that we were doing, we built these like little grooved sections? Well, I bet that this, yep, see, it's gonna end up lining up with that, and that's how we're gonna be able to move it, which is pretty cool. I'm excited. Discovery! One of my favorite things about building Lego is when you're going through the instructions and you're like, oh my god, I see what they're doing. I understand where this is going. Because sometimes you look at the pictures and you're like, okay, well, I see that I'm building this wall, but like, it doesn't click in your head of exactly how it's going to all fit together. And now I know. Now I know. So we're going to start getting this done so we can actually get it into place and actually see it function properly. Because I want to see how the mechanism's actually going to work. Like, is it literally just going to be like I push it in, or is there going to be like a lever that moves both of them together? Which is what I'm hoping. But I don't know. So we're going to keep building. I need the dark brown. Dark brown square, that's what I'm looking for. And then I need another one of these grays. Oh, there we go. I cannot wait for Shatterpoint either. Like, I am looking so forward to all of the Shatterpoint stuff coming out. I'm so jealous of some of the other content creators that I know have gotten stuff to be able to start painting, because I want to start painting them. They would be beautiful, but it's okay. It's okay. We can all be patient together, and we'll all get it at the same time, and then we can gush about it. And I'll definitely be painting it on stream for sure. Like, that's one of the things I'm most definitely going to be working on in the future on a hobby live stream, because I just think it's going to be really cool, and I cannot wait to try it. Same with 10th edition, actually. It will be messy. Alright, that's looking swell. Let's move on to the next one. I really like the just patterns that they create. And since I haven't done too much freeform yet, like I'm still mostly, even when I build stuff for my city and everything, I'm still generally following mocks. I'm not building something from scratch of like my own imagination necessarily. Like the most that I've done is some sculpting on a road. And not the roads, like not the city roads that Chaos Cultist worked on, but like I did a dirt path. You saw it in the Lego City update when I was talking about the Ren Fair. I did a really cool like dirt path that I ended up really liking. I actually think it's mostly intact still, just in pieces. Like in the segments are separated. And that was really fun, but I've not actually built like buildings from scratch yet. And I want to. I think that's where I was leading with that. I lost my train of thought when I'm in my excitement of talking about things that I built. I did not end up participating in the Kickstarter. I'm not a huge Kickstarter backer, personally. Like, I find them, like, really cool to look at, and I have backed some games that way, but I have not in a long time, just because, I don't know, I just don't like waiting for it. I'd rather just see it at a store and impulse purchase it, because it's something, like, a game that, like, hits a button for me when I see it, you know what I mean? Because I've had too many Kickstarters, like back when I did used to do them, that would just take way too long to fulfill, and then I'd forget about them. And honestly, that caused some problems when I moved, and I ended up like not being able to update the delivery address. So it was just a thing that I didn't want to deal with anymore. How much water do I add to the Lego to thin it down? You know, just a very small amount. You don't need a lot to thin down the Lego. All right. I think this step is done for this side, so we need to start adding additional height, apparently. I lied. So, like that. And then we need 2 more of... There's 1. I'm looking for 1 more of these. Oh, there it is. Found it. Found it. No one panic. I am doing something wrong. Am I doing something wrong, or am I just being dumb? I think I was just being dumb. The question, or the answer to that question is dumbness. Oh yeah? Why specifically are you pretty much done with Kickstarter now? Did you get like burned on some project that you'd backed? Is that the problem? Or, and if you don't want to talk about it, watch it paint. You don't have to at all. But I'm kind of curious of like, what was the last straw? All right, we need 1 more section of this to build up. So we're going to do it now. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, doing just the digital stuff because you don't really have a lot of time for the miniatures of the game right now, but you want to support it. I totally get that. Yeah, I'm going to be getting some of the new Battletech stuff, but I'm waiting for it to hit retail stores for when the Mercenaries, like the full expansions start to come out and everything. Should be cool. But I need to check out the one that just released. See what that's all about. Like I said, I'll probably have to swing by my local game store. See what they got in stock. Alright, now we finally need these pieces I kept trying to grab. Because they are the support for the bottom. Got it. Oh, I just spaced these terribly. Never mind. We're fine. We're fine. It knows what it's doing. There are, in fact, only supposed to be 3 of them. Alright. Next. I'm going to push that down here in a second. Oh, it's Mercenary. Okay, that's what I thought. But what was the new thing that just, the Mercurion was talking about? There was something else that just had, like, released today or something. Okay, yeah, that I understand that, watch it paint. I completely get that. You go into something pretty heavily, and then it takes forever, there's delays, and it just, I don't know, it doesn't feel good, and so you kind of don't want to back it anymore. I get that, I get that. Not these big ones, I need these small, 6 of these. I think we're starting to build the mechanism portion, and I'm hyped. Alright, so that goes there. Goes there. And there. And we're going to mirror that, because that is what this build has been about. Mirroring things. Slightly. Alright. Okay, we're good on that. Now, we need these. I'm going to put these here. Fascinating. Okay. It's going to be a thick-ass wall, you guys. Ah, Essentials is the one. Okay. Do I need anything else to use Essentials? Or is this, like, is it an add-on to an existing... Or is it a standalone, I can buy it and just, like, play out of the box? Because I don't think I remember specifically what that one is. I'm glad they did so well. That's great. I knew they had, like, kind of come out the gate really, really strong. but to maintain is fantastic news. I see. There we go. Secured. Looking good. Now we need to flip it this way. You guys can see that. That goes there. That goes there. Ow. I pinched my finger. Ow. Legos, why do you hurt me? Sorry, Lego, why do you hurt me? Where is... There you are. Little L shape. I need to flip it this way. I'm sorry. I was trying to show you guys a little bit more, but I need to flip it this way so I can see the angles properly. There we go. And then I need this tall boy to go there. Ah, this is gonna be the fun part because we're officially into the greebling. I have all these weird little shaped pieces, and we're gonna greeble the heck out of it. I think that's why I enjoyed building the road so much that I built that dirt path for the Ren Fair, because I got to do a lot of odd shapes and like create patterns that I just enjoyed and found fun. What is happening? What is happening? Why aren't you... Stick on there? Am I... Oh, I am. I am doing this wrong. One memento, because it wasn't working. It was not sticking. I was like, why is this not flush against that? And the reason is because I didn't have enough height. Now it actually fits. I had forgotten to put this piece on. I also need to do that, apparently. I'm just really not paying attention to my instructions at all at this point. We've hit that point of the stream, which is pretty early. We're not even a half an hour in. My chair was trying to roll me back. I've clearly put a divot in that one spot in my mat. I should move my chair more. Hello there, Hari! How are you doing today, sir? Welcome to the stream. Okay, it is a standalone. Perfect. Cool. Then I will definitely swing by... Well, I can't say definitely, but I will try to swing by my local game store and check it out. I need this piece. And then 2 of these. Oh no, I've already done that step. I just need this piece to go here. I don't know where I skipped all these steps at. But apparently I did. Alright, now we can do that. And then... Where's this piece go? Oh, it goes there. Sorry, I was blind. I was staring at my instructions going, it wants me to put one of these pieces somewhere, and I don't know where. But it's right here. Also, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I want to grab a light. There. I felt like there was like a massive shadow being cast right here, and it bothered me. And I needed to fix it, so I did. I am doing alright. Sorry to hear that it is a day of mourning for your country. That goes there. Oh, interesting. Are they two, like, well-known characters? That's kind of cool. That's how they get you. That's how the companies get you. They're like, hey, we just released this product. And we know that, like, it's a standalone thing, so in theory, friends, you don't need it. Because you may already have some Battletech things that work perfectly fine for you. But, did you know? We're putting these people in it. And then that's how they grab you. Curse them. But also, I enjoy it because, you know, I do want those things. We all do. At least, if you're here, I would imagine that you do. Alright, let's keep building more of this garbage for my trash compactor. And that goes like that. And ends up going here. Beautiful. Then we need nothing else because that is that step. Let's grab the next pieces. Bam. Bam. One of my favorite pieces in the wedge. Like the graded wedge. I just think this is really cool. It's a very lovely piece. I also like that it comes in a variety of different colors. I feel like I've seen it in like bright colors as well as like more, you know, metal-y colors. And then we also need this. That simply goes there. This creates another step up there. And from here... Oh, we're connecting that. That's lovely. I like the shape of that. What do you guys think? Pretty rad. Oh, it is, it's Triple H's, Predator? I don't know. It's one of the ones that's Latin from him. Here. See. That's my shirt. It's a Triple H shirt that I got, like, years ago. Back when he was doing the thing with, no, this one's even older than that. Was this around? I may have gotten this shirt around the time where he and Steph did that, like, I loved it entrance, but I think a lot of people didn't like it where he, like, came in on the motorcycle with her on, like, the back, but it was like one of the, like, ones with the two side wheels on the side, so it ended up being, like, a tri-wheel motorcycle as opposed to, like, the dual wheel. Yes, I am playing the game. Now you've all lost. Because we'll bring that back. That isn't a, like, insert however many years old joke. We're not getting back on an old topic. So don't start. I need to build a thing. A Lego thing. That involves this round bit. This round piece. Pipe is the word that I was looking for there that stumbled over. I also need to not skip ahead too much. Else problems arise. Alright. That goes like that. I need this here. That is going to stick out of it. Like so. Then we put this on. And then we stick this like that. And it creates a lovely pipe coming out of the wall. It looks so good. And it's not, it shouldn't, I don't believe it should interrupt, no, it won't interrupt the, yes, cool. It's not going to interrupt our movement. I don't know why I would assume that they would make it so that it would. That would be silly and make the piece not function correctly, and then why would they sell it? But for some reason, I assumed they were going to. They were going to somehow mess up my sliding action. And we can't have that. You know, I don't blame you for missing Batista in wrestling. I also sometimes miss Batista in wrestling. I mean, I think he's, like, probably... I don't know how he feels specifically about it, but I could imagine that he's, like... much like Cena, probably like, I'm pretty past my prime, thank you. I don't really want to, like, do this anymore. I am in my 40s, and, I can't move like that anymore. But you know what? I would also love to see him return to the ring for, like, one more time, because they always do. They always do. Let me read these instructions really quick, because I feel like I am missing something. Does this... am I just... because it goes like that. Okay, I'm definitely missing something behind this, because it surely must connect to something, right? My... oh. Hold on. Wait. Oh, it needs to be down. I see. Okay. There we go. I have now fixed it. It wasn't in the correct spot because this was not sitting correctly either. And now it frackin' is. Good on me. I problem solved that. Problem solving. I'm gonna keep building. And no one's going to remember that that just happened. We didn't make a mistake. We build... I just realized, okay. This piece is definitely a droid leg. Perfect. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. Are you actually using it to be a droid leg, though? Or are you using it to represent something else? Because if it's just random garbage... I mean, I guess that works, but I really wish... I mean, it's Star Wars, right? We're literally building a Star Wars trash compactor, so surely one of the debris in there could be the droid leg. And that's what I'm wondering. Like, is this meant to be... I think it's meant to be a droid leg. I'm gonna believe and choose to believe that LEGO intentionally was like, this will be a funny joke. Maybe there's even an R2 unit's leg in the trash compactor, and I just didn't notice it, because I haven't actually taken a detailed look about all of that stuff that's in that disgusting, gross water that they're standing in. I wonder how cold it was. Surely they've talked about it. Because I bet it was cold. Which probably sucked. Which absolutely probably sucked. Hello, RDJK1SE319. I almost nailed it. I almost got your name correct in the first go, but it's me and we know that I cannot. I'm bad with names, if you're new. That's true. Yes, Dune Part 2 looks great. The new trailer looks great. I don't know if you guys have all seen it yet. If you haven't, go watch it. I am hyped. It's gonna be a good summer / into the fall season, I think, for like games and movies. Oh my gosh, too many amazing things coming out. All right, I need to focus and not yawn so much. We need to not be a yawny yawner. All right. First thing I need is this. Then I need this. And also to be on camera. That would be ideal. Okay, there we go. Then we need this. One of our pins again. And another one of these. Because that's going to go there. Nice pipe. And then this... aha. Goes on that. I see, I see. And then this goes up here. That way I can lean it if I want to. But I also need this other one, this piece too. Let's not skip steps, Angela. We do that too much. That goes on there. Ah. Oh my god, is this meant to be another leg? Oh, I think this is a gonk leg. I think that's how they do... I feel like maybe this is how you do a gonk leg. Joy at finding debris of droids. I'm so sorry, my droid friends. It goes like that. Beautiful. Alright, now we need this, and this really cool piece that I've not actually got to use, like, rubbery pieces very often in my builds, so whenever I do, I love it. It's just, I like how it's just, we're just gonna stick it straight out. Like a massive dick. Alright, let's continue doing this. We need to slide things into place. Alright, here's what we built yesterday. I am mildly concerned that I have some pieces left over. It's fine. We have more shit to do after this. That's good. Okay, so this... I need this to face me. And we're gonna put this on this side. And we slide into the rails. We are not... Oh! That sliding action. I have gone to so few movies since COVID, but I also was never like a super big movie person to begin with, so I didn't go that often. Although there was a period during like the Marvel stint where I was going regularly because I wanted to hit every Marvel movie. But I haven't done that in ages. I still watch them all, but I use it. Ugh, I'm so sorry. I am very yawny. That has 0 soda in it. I'll have to get one later. Yeah, I don't watch them as much. Okay, what we need to do now is push this all the way in. And we're gonna build up a little bit right here. So I need this, and we've already got that section. Cool, so then it's just these. Like that. Like that, like that, and then one of these goes there. So that probably means we're gonna put some on this side, I bet. Nearly identically. Bam. Bam. Perfect! Okay. That looks good. We're going to line it so it's nice and clean. Everything needs to look nice and sleek and smooth. Lovely. And then that... Wait, where does this go? Shit. Okay, well, we gotta backtrack, everybody. I have too big of a piece that is missing. So let's go to the beginning. Where did I miss this piece? That looks fine. In fact, you know what? We're gonna put it on screen and we can assess together. So I'm not seeing this piece here. Seems fine. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing here. Nothing here. No. No. I mean, it makes sense. This does look correct. But we gotta make sure. Alright, so nothing there, nothing there. I don't see it on this page either. There. No, I did that one. Okay, hold on. I do need to disassemble slightly, because obviously we were missing a piece, so I need to take this off and these off, at least partially, so I can slide it out. So we got that. Keep them separated. Those are definitely just extras, but let's pull our, excuse me, thing, please. Release release it. Release it. Lego! Why are you stuck? Oh, because I didn't take all the pieces out. Because get out of there. Bam! Okay. Well, if I just actually, you know, removed all the pieces like I said I should. Okay, let's see where we've missed. That looks correct. That looks correct. So we got to this step. I did put the dark gray there, so that one is accounted for. Okay. I am not seeing it there. Hold on. There. Where's this one go? Ah. I see. Okay. Here we go. It goes right there, which actually makes a whole lot of sense. Bam! Fixed it. Get out of here, instructions. We don't need you anymore. We know what to do. We slide this in. We push it all the way there. And then we go whoop. 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 Bam. And then I believe it was this.
I'm right.
What am I doing? No, hold on. Let me look at the instructions. Let me make sure I put them in the correct order. Back. Okay, we're there. This is the wrong side. It's the big one first. It's that one. There we go. Then there, then that. Like that. Huh, we're done. Well, we're not done. We have another wall to build. But we've actually correctly put on that wall. And it only took us a small amount of time to find our missing piece and where it went. I really like how this is turning out. Let me actually get it on screen a little bit more for you. I think that looks really rad. I love the textures. I love how it moves. It's going to be really cool when they both are working. So it does seem like it is just a manual push mechanism. I love this thing. Oh, I wonder if it'll end up getting pushed up when we have the other side, because this is like rubbery. So I wonder if it'll end up like smushing, which will add a really cool like drama to it, I think. Oh, you know, I had forgotten that they were coming out with that new Deadpool, because isn't that's the one with Wolverine's gonna be in it too, right? Is that's like the mashup with the two of them? That should be fun. I know, too many things. There are way too many things that are being released this year. Alright, we've done that. Let's go ahead and grab bag 4. We're making good time. We're not even at the halfway mark, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Actually, for that reason, I'm going to briefly go and grab myself a soda. So I'll be right back. I'm going to put you guys on BRB. We'll be back in a sec. I return. I have fluids. And also a bad potion. I have a feeling that this bag might be very similar to the one we just built, considering it is the other wall. Although this one contains a Chewbacca, which is great because I love him. He's great. I love... So, this is the... Whoa! Oops. Let me just grab that. So, because he's so tall, because Chewbacca is very tall, his body is just a completely blank brown piece, which I know if you built any Star Wars Lego ever, you probably know that, but I just think it's funny because he's just naked. He's just a big naked guy, and that makes me laugh. Also because I rewatched, like, the Robot Chicken skits for Star Wars recently, and they made a joke about that, so it was on my mind. There's Chewie. I haven't even sorted everything, but I need to build him. And there's also Han without his head. We'll get his head out in a second and from the smaller bag. Let me actually separate these pieces out. This is why I did this before, because I just, like, ramble and then fuss about. Oh, no, it's fine. Don't apologize for laughing about something that is, like, actually silly. That's when you're supposed to laugh. I am, in fact, a physical comedy genius. All of my dropped pieces and fumbling definitely planned and very intentional. Not even the slightest, but it's still okay that you laugh because, you know, I laugh at it. Gotta take some humor out of everything, right? Otherwise, we're all just being very grumpy all the time. And no one wants that. There's Han's hair. There you go, bud. Oh, actually, you can't be happy. You were definitely having a time. Hold on. Get your head on there. Yeah, there's your grump face. Well, we have to have the grump face to Han. Okay, to match everybody else's grump faces. So he's a little stressed. You know, honestly, I feel like he should have more of a shouty face considering he's in a compactor about to be crushed. And they gave him a I'm having a good time face and a I'm mildly concerned about my situation, but it should be okay. I don't feel like that was his actual reaction in the movie. Lego, work on that. How dare you? Completely redo this set. Give me all new figs. I'm sure I can just find a different face. A different Han Solo face, specifically. They've only made him dozens and dozens of times, I'm certain. Certain. I think those are all just dark gray, so we'll slide them over there. And then we've got... Oop, there's his gun. Where are you, Han? There you are, bud. Give you your weapon. Pew pew. He shot first, after all. How can he shoot first if he doesn't have his weapon? We don't know. That's why we gave it to him. Alright, we have one shiny piece. Do you have a second shiny piece? We do have a second shiny piece. There's always two. There's always two, like the Sith. I was just thinking about Darth Maul and how such a good Sith he is. Makes me sad. Okay. Focus. Let's switch to our page. Oh, we need to make Chewbacca his weapon. I am so sorry, Chewie. I don't actually recall you having a weapon in this scene because I thought you were in handcuffs, but you know what? That's cool. Whatever. Maybe you... Oh, do you just grab a pipe? As maybe that's what this is representing. I'm going to choose to believe it's that. Cylinder piece? There you are. Alright, for this, it is going to be Like so. You know, I have a brick saber now, and I still never remember which side is the top, which side is the bottom without looking at it. I will always have to double check. Because I never remember if the, like, these greebly bits down here. Let me just zoom in. Focus, camera. Focus. Focus. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay, so you see how here it's got like rectangular bits and then on the side it's all round. I think this is the side that the saber comes out of. I think this is the bottom, but it could be the other way around and I never remember without looking. All right, but it doesn't matter because this isn't a lightsaber. It is a pipe of some variety and or a giant spear for Chewie that he just whacked Han Solo in the face with. Han Solo is one of my least favorite characters, so I'm not actually that upset by that. I'll let it happen. Chewie, you have my permission. Let's get started on the next side of the wall. It is going to start exactly how our last one did. Go figure. No, not all of the Star Wars minifigs have two faces on them. A lot of them seem to. I think it really depends on the length of the character's hair. For example, they don't tend to do double faces on bald characters because you can't hide the second face behind, like, the hair or a hood or something. But if they have a way to cover the backside of the head completely where you wouldn't end up seeing the second face, then it does seem like they tend to do double faces. But it's not guaranteed in any capacity. And I do think that is a legitimate, like, complaint some people have for some characters that come out, because they could, in theory, have two faces, and they just don't. And so people consider that, you know, Lego being lazy. I have watched a little bit of Babylon 5. I've not completed Babylon 5. Let me make that very clear. But I have watched some of it. You know what I actually want to rewatch? That I think would be really cool and fun to just dive back into would be Farscape. I think Farscape would be really cool to rewatch. It's been a very long time. I don't know if I can't remember now if Chaos Cultist has definitely finished it because he's the one who introduced it to me. But I don't remember if he and I finished watching it together. And if not, we should, because it was fun and had puppets. It was great. Oh, let me, sorry, I just realized I was still, like, hyper zoomed in. Let me... We're doing the thing where we're getting blurry again? I'm gonna very briefly, like, turn off my camera and turn it back on. Give me 1 second. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Does that look okay? That looks clear. No, it's still a little... Is it still a little blurry? Or is it just the reflection? Hold on. Oh, that gets way too dark.
I have to sort this out on my own. Without the council.
There we go.
Without you.
Does that look okay to you guys? You're painting some Commander Cody's and friends right now, Brent? That's very cool. Are these... I'm assuming these are Legion characters that you're painting up? Or is it for something else? Because I guess, like, in theory, it could be for, Actually, I don't know. Does Imperial Assault bring... Does that have a setting in the Clone Wars, or did they not do that for Imperial Assault? I recently picked up the expansion that is the Rebels storyline, which I'm very excited to try out with Chaos Cultist. I'm going to be running, if things go as planned, I'm going to be running the Empire, and he's going to be playing the Rebels, which I've never done before, and I'm very hyped.
I can't stay here any longer.
I do need a tech priest. I just think it's probably because I didn't restart my computer before I started streaming, and I probably should have. Because I leave things on sometimes when I shouldn't. Nice. For Legion, that's fantastic. Are you, is this your current, like, main army, or are you creating a separate force that you're running? Is that why you're doing it? Or is it, or are you just like, I really want to paint them because they're cool? Because that's me. I end up painting so many more things just because I think it's purely cool. And I need to express that coolness. Alright, I think a piece I had not that long ago, and there it is. I set it down. And that is looking correct. And then, of course, we need to put this piece on the side. Lovely. And that is our rails started. Then we'll grab this and one more of these and extend it. Cool. And now we are going to line everything with brown, which is what I think I forgot to do in the last step, so we're not skipping it this time. We're paying more attention. I need this piece and this piece. And that will also help make everything solid. That goes there, and then finally, that goes like that. We'll need two of these and the squares again. Nice. Nice, you just collect and paint all of them. I completely understand that. They make some really nice models. So I understand. I have so many different Warhammer armies for the exact same reason. Not because I have actually intention to play them all, but just because I really want to collect all of them because I think they're cool. That's why I have like half of the Age of Sigmar armies that I have, because I'm just like, you know what? I think these models look cool. Banged my camera very slightly. Sorry about that. Next is we're setting this aside. So there you go. I should also open this. I went and got myself a drink and then proceeded to not open it or do anything with it. How many Ewoks come in the box set? Like, I'm trying to understand, like, how many Ewoks did you just order yourself? Because it could be a lot. Because they're small. Like, I can imagine you getting, like, 6 of them in one box or something, or even 9 of them, maybe. I don't actually know what those... Sorry. I don't know what the, what's the word I'm looking for? The unit size traditionally is for Legion, now that I think about it. Because I've played it a couple times, but it's been a few months since I played last, and I just am not thinking of it properly, of like what the actual unit size is normally. 8 per box, okay. Oh, that's a nice collection of Ewoks then. Are you going to, do you have plans to do each of their designs really differently, like their color schemes, or are you going to keep them all pretty standard to each other, or cohesive with each other? Because I imagine you could end up playing with them a lot. With their robes and stuff. Do lots of different greens and browns, and... Because I think that's more... I don't really remember them... I don't really remember the Ewoks having a huge amount of color. I guess maybe they had some reds mixed in there, too. I don't remember blues, though, specifically, maybe. I don't know. I just think it'd be fun. 6 will be a unit. Okay, cool, got it. Good to know, good to know. Try to do a mix and match as best as you can. What does that mean that you are a 3/10? I am a 3/10 as a paint. You're a 3 out of 10? Are you... Sir, I really doubt that you are a 3 out of 10 as a painter. give yourself a bit more credit. If you've been collecting and painting all of the Star Wars Legion minis and actually painting them up, surely you are like an average painter at minimum, like 5 out of 10, surely. You've had a lot of practice. You've been honing your skill. Give yourself more credit. Don't put yourself down. And don't compare yourself to others. You should compare yourself against your own work to see where your improvements are coming. And that way you can be like, cool, I've actually improved. And then you can go from there and keep improving using your past work as your own variable. Because comparing yourself to somebody else is, well, I mean, you can do it, of course, everybody does. But the problem with doing it that way is you are not that person. You are not going to think about the creative process the exact same way as that person. So while it is absolutely totally valid to aspire to achieve maybe like a certain quality or consistency that you see in other artists, definitely compare yourself predominantly to your own self and see improvement there. Because if you're not, that's when you have problems. That's maybe when you've stagnated and you want to maybe reassess what you're doing in your process to try to get better. But don't necessarily compare yourself to others because you don't know their, like, what their process is going to be. You don't know where their situation is like when they're painting, etc. It's going to be very variable, very unique to each person. I still managed to do that correctly even though I had it facing the wrong way. While having a rant. Not really a rant, but a discussion. A discussion. I remembered to put on the little extra bits this time. There we go. I think that is that step complete. Lovely. All right. We need both of these to actually do the same thing, so let's just go ahead and get that prepped. And then we also need 4 of these. Good night, Michael. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I thank you for joining me today, as always. It was lovely to have you here. Oh, thanks, John. I tried. We are all far too harsh on ourselves sometimes. Goes there, that goes there. There's something very therapeutic about this style of Lego building. Because all I'm literally doing and all I've done for the last couple steps has been working sort of on a patterned wall that is unique but cohesive. And also I left a crooked piece. Hold on. How dare I? Like I can kind of zone out to it a little bit. It's one of the reasons why if I stop talking suddenly, I've just zoned out because I'm just enjoying my Lego building process. Why am I still blurry? I mean, my hand is a little bit. I think it's okay. I wonder if I have my autofocus on. That might be the problem. I'll have to check that. Maybe that's what's causing my it to unfocus sometimes. If I like move my hand in and it gets higher up in frame, it tries to focus on it and not the Lego pieces. Curses. But I think it's going fine. I also just really like this color scheme together. I never realized I was gonna like dark gray, a dark brown, and then like kind of a dark tan together. It works. It works really well. It's almost like Lego knows what the hell they're doing. There we go. There we go. Good, says the Emperor in a very sultry voice. Where's my brick separator so I could straighten that? There we go. Lovely. Nice and straight now. And then finally, that goes there. And we have one more section to build, which is going to require these two pieces and this dark gray. And to go right there. I almost forgot the side decorations. There we go. I'm getting hungry, and therefore I'm thinking about the pizza that I'm ordering for you, isn't it? That sucks.
In my life, as I am right now.
Alright, everything's fine. I had a slight pop-up, but nothing seems to have broken.
Lost. Without you, Padme. I never realized I could even...
Ooh, frozen cherries and pineapples for dinner? I feel like that is more a dessert, in my opinion, and or a breakfast meal. But you know what, Sarah? I'll give it to you. It sounds delicious. What kind of cherries are they? Were they like the, like black cherries, or is it the fake cherries that are, like, drenched in syrup that I absolutely love? I like normal cherries, too, but I love those sweet syrup deliciousness that are probably not actually cherries. They're probably just some, like, I don't know, chemical transfer formed thing, but they're delicious. Oh, everything froze for a second? Are we good now? Because I'm seeing movement. Are you guys still seeing movement? Hello. Hello, James! I am doing well. How are you doing today, sir? Okay, good. I'm glad we're good now. I think it was just OBS told me it had a notification. It had something to say. I probably need to do an update. Which is probably fairly evident. So we'll figure that out. Are those are my sweet cherries, right? Maraschino ones? Maraschino cherries. Are those my delicious ones that are definitely probably not real cherries? I mean, they probably are, but the chemical process of all that syrup, I feel like, has transformed them in a way that makes them no longer a cherry. I used to get... There was the place by where I used to live that sold frozen yogurt. And I would get so many of those cherries on my frozen yogurts. So good. Dark sweet cherries. I'll have to try that. Dude, I understand that. I understand something about having a dessert as dinner. That sounds amazing, frankly. I need these. One more. Where is it? There it is, in front of my face. I think this is just literally decorative stuff we're putting even on the back side of this, because I have yet to discover an actual purpose for these pieces, considering we did the same thing on the other side and they did nothing. They were just there. They weren't even the handhold to push it. Am I putting this? Yes, in the right spot, I am. So I really think this is also just decoration, which is great. The fact that they took the time and used pieces to decorate the back side of the wall. I mean, it is a display piece, so I guess that's probably why, right? They want it to look fancy and intentional. All right, I think we are on to the part where we connect them. So let me grab this again. Looking good. Nice and beautiful. Oh, that's true. You do put them with like fruity drinks and stuff too, because pina coladas often come with those bright red cherries, and then a giant slice of pineapple, which if they don't come with, you're getting a bad pina colada. Just my opinion, but it's correct. Not actually. But I do love a giant slice of pineapple with my pina coladas. Clearly I need it. The next time I go out, I should get a pina colada for myself. It's been a while. All right, we are looking good there. I need to grab this big old piece. And I think it goes this way. That makes sense to me. But then we also need this and one of these. I like how so far the greebling on this side has been very different from what we did on the other side, which I was a little worried they were going to be very close to each other, but thankfully not, and I'm enjoying that. Oh, there it is. It's like, I know, I need a little one. There we go. Beautiful. Now we need this piece to go right there, and then this square piece that I threw. Hello, Michael Wayne. Welcome to the stream, sir. Hopefully you are having a wonderful day. Oh, well, thank you. I enjoy the music too. I know that I've been listening to the Star Wars Lo-Fi channel a lot while we've been working on some Star Wars projects, but it keeps me chill, and I enjoy that. Hopefully it's not putting anybody to sleep too much. I know sometimes lo-fi music can be really like lethargic for people and start to make them sleepy. It is not that way for me. It just helps me focus, honestly. What is that? Oh, it's a half. Ooh, little half circle. Nice. That goes there. I need to put another one of these on there, and then on top of that, another one of these. Chaos Cultist has ordered me a pizza because he is the best husbando ever. Yay. I just got a text message saying that Domino's is delivering me a pizza, and I am hyped for that because I am trash and I just want pizza. But now I'm distracted and not paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay, focus, Angela, focus. We've done that. We've done that. We've done that. I think this is the thing that I was trying to fix because I think I slightly put it... I think it might need to be... Is it meant to be centered? I think it's meant to be centered. I think it's meant to be centered. I don't think we actually need to fix it. I think it looks good the way that it is. Yes. Okay. So we're going to leave that, but we need to focus on this next section, which involves this piece. And this piece, which is the one that I was having trouble locating, and this. Let's see. Okay. And then... Boop. Cool. Oh! Did we... Okay, apparently we are having some reconnection issues. A little bit, but are we good now? Everything seems to be fine. I think I'm still streaming without trouble. So we're gonna wrap this up and maybe call it a little bit early because apparently my computer is just... Okay, that's what I thought, but it should be fine now. Let me know that everything has come back properly. Okay, I think OBS seems to be having some connection problems, which might mean that my internet is like... Comcast might be throttling me. Curse them. Curse them. Curse them. Focus. We need to finish this. The task was to get this build done today. We have 40 minutes. We can absolutely do it. if the computer holds. Which it should. Or I guess if the internet holds. It's not really the computer. Alright. Got that. Those are the pieces that we need there. I'm gonna need one of these. Woo! Press too hard. I think this just needs to sit next to it. Please attach. Whoop. Okay. Let's... There we go. Now to actually put... Okay, nope, I'm doing that wrong. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Do I have it facing the wrong way? Is it meant to go like this? Is... Man, I thought I had put it on correctly. Does it go like that? Oh, I think it might be that. I think that... I'm gonna just... We're gonna rotate it until we figure out the correct angle for this to sit. Okay, so that fits now. However, I am not convinced that there's that big of a gap. No. Okay. Okay, it doesn't go like that. Okay, I think it's that. Yes, that is what it is. We fixed it. No one panic. Ooh, chicken bacon ranch pizza sounds delicious. I would never be able to eat it here because Chaos Cultist is absolutely not a fan of ranch. I have no idea. I think he'd be fine with chicken and bacon on a pizza, just not with ranch. But to me, as a fan of ranch, that sounds delicious. All right, this now goes up here, and that secures that in place, and I'm just putting it on there now because I don't want it to fall over. But I think we're moving on anyways. So that's done, and we did the other thing. Cool, we're good, we're good, we're good. This now needs to go here. Nope. That needs to go there. And then this can go on. That is correct. We need this piece right here for something to connect to it and be able to move. Fancy, fancy, fancy. Ooh. This is an odd pipe piece. Cool, I like it. I'm gonna put that on there. This is gonna go here. I definitely did that backwards because I wasn't paying attention to the instructions at all. All right, that is correct. And now this goes there. That way it can lean on that, which looks pretty awesome. Michael, for a ranch pizza, instead of having, at least in my experience with it, and we can have corrections in the comments if necessary. But for me, what that means is it's a pizza that instead of using marinara sauce, like a tomato sauce, and you would instead substitute that sauce with ranch or some ranch-like sauce on there, and that would be your sauce. Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of this correctly, but it usually just means that you're replacing the marinara with ranch. You can also, it's the same thing like when you have an Alfredo chicken pizza, you would replace the marinara with Alfredo sauce instead. Same idea. So if you really like ranch dressing, it's probably a pretty tasty combination for you. If you like also chicken and bacon, I guess. You gotta like ranch, chicken, and bacon, but if you do like those things and you like pizzas, it's a really good pizza. Unless you just get it from, I guess, like a not great place. Like, you know, the ingredients are crap or something. Okay, this goes here, making a nice little X. X. Then we need that to go there. Like, how many things actually end up moving on this? This is pretty cool. So we've got that done. Now we need this weird piece that I've never used before, and this piece, which I have used before. Okay, that goes there. Ah. Okay, so this is a little grippy thing. Don't know what if we're gonna like stick anything into that, or if it's just meant to be something for me to whack really hard into the wall, apparently, and almost knock it over. Maybe not do that. Maybe press to make sure everything is together properly. Good lord. What do we need now? We need this. And this. This. And 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, straighten, and 5. That is going to live right there, making more clutter in our trash compactor. Well, I would highly recommend giving it a shot. It's delicious. What are some, like, since you don't have that kind of pizza where you are, do you have some pizzas with some odd ingredients on it that maybe you think Americans would not be familiar with, or we may not get here? And if so, please share them with me, because I'd love to know what, like, strange combinations of pizza flavors you might be able to experience where you are. All right, that goes like that. That goes like that. We're then gonna put one of these, like so. Kind of looks like a weapon. Wham, wham. It's a meat tenderizer. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, that kind of rotates easily, so we'll have to be careful of that. Ooh, I need this weird thing now. I see. This goes here. That'll help it from spinning. Nice. What a weird thing we just built. But honestly, this is what I've been waiting to build. Just combining weirdo pieces. Wait. There we go. There we go! I have now created the proper shape. I was confused for a moment, but it has been... See, it needs to sit like that, so it's kind of flush against it. I had it where it was definitely not, because I didn't bend it something at the correct angle. Pay attention to your angles! Oh, well, you know what? That is an absolutely fair point. If you don't like cheese, you're probably aren't gonna like most pizzas, because most pizzas tend to have a lot of cheese on them, especially at least here in the States. I admit I don't get to eat pizza as much because I'm lactose intolerant, and so I can't actually handle cheese very often, but I suffer for pizza because it's delicious and I love it. I didn't actually used to like pizza as much, but it really, like, weirdly enough, in my older age grew on me way more. Which you would think is reverse what would normally happen. You would think kids would tend to be more into pizza, but I don't know, I wasn't as much as a kid. I got really into it as an adult. What am I doing with this? I need one of these and this so that it can actually grab onto things. Holy moly, look at that. It's gonna just stick out like that. Beautiful. It's just not the same without cheese. Did I do the fucking thing again? I missed the exact same piece. What the how? 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 No, I got that one. Okay. I think I got that one correctly. Yes. No, there's not even one under that one. That's a different thing. So how did I miss the exact same piece? Okay, it is not in that section, which means it has to be part of this. Holy moly. Okay, hold on. I gotta find where this piece is. So we've accounted for that one. That one's there. We've accounted for this one. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Did I... Okay. We're on bag 4. Okay, everybody? We're on bag 4. This is our offending piece. We don't know where it goes. For some reason, somehow, on the exact same door, I missed the exact same fucking piece. So, or the exact same wall. Obviously, Chewie and them don't have it. Where's that? I don't think we're missing. Oh, hold on, hold on. Oh, no, wait, that's on this one. Aha! I found it. Everything's fine. Everything is okay. We fixed it. Crisis averted. I now only have pieces that make sense for me to have. I think, although I may... No, I have that. Okay. All right, we're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Let me just get back to the page that I was on. We've recovered. Not going crazy. I mean, I am, but not in that way. It's a different way. Everything's okay. You can do it. There we go. And we're slid in. Oh, look at this smush. Okay. Before we have absolute excitement with this, let's finish building it first. We need to finish the build first. So we put this here. Then we need this and the silver one. Yes. Okay, so that goes there. And then we put this, sorry, this one here. Oh, did I miss that on that side? I think I did. I did. That would explain why I had a spare one. Where is it? Yay! Okay, fixed it. Got that. Beautiful. Now... I think they gave me the wrong color of this. Holy cow! I think they totally sent me the wrong... Okay. You see how... Focus. Focus. You see how that's a black grill plate? You notice how on the picture, it is definitely a silver plate? They sent me the wrong color. How dare. I cannot, I don't know if I have spares of that. Hold on. I'm gonna check my drawers. I am a gas. I'm absolutely a gas. Where would I keep it? Have not organized all these yet. Not in there. Nope. Ooh. Nope. Crap. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to be stealing one from a different build because I don't... Actually, do I have... By chance... Oh god, that is open. That was almost a disaster. I'm looking at the side of this box to see if they have any in here. Because this is a space-themed one, so in theory, you would think they might be kind to me and provide some of those, but no. Let's try my smaller box. Do you budget? I don't think you do either because you're translucent, so I'm not even going to question you on that. Now, the one other place that I may have it... No! I've not had that much in regards to missing pieces. But I have had a couple of, like... I've never had... I feel like I've maybe had one other point where they've done this to me. But I can't recall if I've specifically had missing pieces, although I am a little sad. I mean, it's on the back side, so it's not going to be super noticeable, and I'm putting it on the back most side. But, like, what the hell? Lego. Lego why? Okay, well... It is... complete. We just need to put minifigs. Oh, I'm sorry. I also apparently need to do this to connect them. Nope, I didn't actually do the connection point. Let me also get it on screen. Let me also zoom out. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. That is our completed trash compactor. And things go smush. Smoosh. Can you go further? Or is that as far as you go? Surely you go further, right? Yes, there we go. That is it. Actually compressed. It looks fantastic, actually. Like, I feel like the clutter is appropriate. Let's get our boys in there and our girls. All right, so we've got it in there. Do they have suggestions? All right, so it looks like they're putting Leia on here. Sorry, that is not Leia. I just grabbed brown hair. Leia goes there, and she's like, oh my gosh. Luke is having a chill nap right here, which is kind of adorable, actually, because he has a little spot to sit. He, like, actually connects into that. That's fantastic. And it looks like Han... Oop, as I smushed the camera with my head. It looks like Han is meant to stand here. Okay. Now, we have everybody... Oh, hold on. Wait, actually, they do recommend that C-3PO, because they were definitely on the outside of this container, and R2-D2 are hanging out here. And he's like, R2, do something! Okay. Let's see. That is a good view. So we've got our characters. And they're now closer. Everybody's fine, though. Because C-3PO and R2-D2 on the backside were like, bro, we got you. We got you. And then they didn't get smushed. And then everybody is able to not actually exit because that door does not function. My, like, one thing I wish it did actually, like, slide open like you can do in Mos Eisley. However, this actual motion of it sliding together, it gets a little stuck. Maybe it's just me. But I do think it is pretty rad. And I really like the scene. I kind of like it, like, at this point where the walls are starting to come in. Because it makes it look a little bit more dense, and I like how this is sort of arcing up. But I also, like, it's got some good movement, because it ends up being pretty straight otherwise. Thank you. Oops on Lego themselves, exactly. A little sad that they gave me the wrong piece, but it's not too bad. Oh! I'm sorry, I forgot to put Chewbacca in our scenario. I think they have him here. Kind of looks like he's there, at least. Alright, so if we have Chewie in there, my goodness. Oh, then it ends up making him... Oh, he pops off because of his stick. Okay. I think I had him in the wrong spot. There we go. And now he kind of looks like he's pressing it, like trying to hold it apart. Which is absolutely fantastic, actually. Wham! Alrighty, well, I had an absolute blast building this. I think it turned out extremely well. Okay, I want to see if they tell us in our pieces. Did they tell you 4 of those? Or 6 of those, rather? Because I think that's how many there's supposed to be. Where is it? 8! Liars! I only got 7! How dare they? Is my pizza here? My pizza is on its way, which means that soon we will have to end this stream, which is not bad because we're about to end anyways. But gosh darn it, I really like this build other than the fact that Lego sent me one piece that's incorrect, and I know, like, it's fine, whatever, but, like, curse you. You're supposed to be good about this, Lego. You're supposed to be good about this. Otherwise, fantastic little build. And you can be looking forward to some additional Lego content on the channel here very soon, because I do have a video that is a bit focused around the Mos Eisley Cantina set. So if you're enjoying the Star Wars content, and if you're enjoying some Lego content, be looking forward to that, because we actually talk about how you can use Lego for wargaming, and I think it's going to be really fun. So be looking forward to that sometime this month. We will be having that coming soon. On Tuesday, we're going to have another hobby live stream, and I haven't decided what I'm going to be painting yet, but we're definitely going to be painting something, I think. And then, yeah, we'll have another AEW review on Wednesday. We might end up talking about today's pay-per-view, because Backlash is tonight, and that's actually why my pizza is on the way, because that is I think the pre-show starts here in about an hour and 15 minutes or so. I'm looking forward to watching that, figuring out what's gonna happen in WWE, see what the hell is going on with Cody. Good lord. And honestly, I'm looking forward to the women's match. I said that a little bit earlier on the stream, but yeah, I am very, very much looking forward to it. I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off with you guys today, just a smidge early. Do apologize for that, but since we got the build done actually in a reasonable amount of time, who would have thought it? I don't really have anything else for you. Let me actually switch over to the full screen for a moment, because we've got that. We don't really need to see the build anymore specifically. Sorry about the slight hiccups with OBS. I will make sure I'll continue to look into that, and I think I just didn't refresh my computer or restart it, which is probably why that may have had some things happen. I think Cody might win, but I also could see them totally not having him win, because he hasn't gone through enough adversity yet, you know, in his career. So who knows what the heck's gonna happen with that. It should be an interesting pay-per-view. I am definitely looking forward to it. But I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you are watching this on YouTube, thank you for making it to the end. You are wonderful for doing that. Leave me a comment down below of if you thought the build was really cool and what other builds you might want to see in the future. And to everybody in chat, until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.